ODM is in some serious internal turmoil, and it could have massive implications for the upcoming 2027 elections. So the big news today is coming from ODM Secretary General Edwin Sifuna, who recently made a bold statement about possibly surrendering his leadership duties to none other than Raila Odinga. But why is he saying this, and what does it mean for ODM as a whole?
Mimi nitakurudishia chama chako jinsi ambavyo uliniwachia.
After President Ruto's government absorbing some key ODM figures like Ali Hassan Joho, Wycliffe Oparanya, Opiyo Wandayi, and John Mbadi into his administration, things have gotten pretty tense within ODM. Some members are leaning towards supporting Ruto, while others are sticking to the opposition.
Because ODM is a democracy and everybody has their own vote. If, for instance, CS for Energy wants to commit his vote for 2027 to William Ruto, it is his democratic right. Those people do not speak for the party, because in matters of coalition building, the person who tells us where we're going is the party leader.
The big question is, should ODM support Ruto in 2027, or should they completely distance themselves from the government? This divide is causing serious headaches for the party.
Watu wetu wako ndani ya cabinet, tutakuwa hapo rais. Hapo ndo tuko. Na sisi tumekubaliana na ODM County Nairobi. Sisi tutakusupport. Tuna pretense hapa. Tutakuja kupretend hapa na pale. Wao kutaka kutufukuza tufukuze basi.
I cannot see where William Ruto gets the votes to be re-elected in 2027.
It's not just about loyalty here, it's about survival. ODM is at a crossroads, and the decision they make now could determine their relevance in the upcoming elections. Some ODM leaders like George Alado and Jalango are all in for Ruto, as long as Raila Odinga gets the AUC chairmanship.
Mimi niko hapa kwa mwaka mpya 2025 na mambo matatu. Rais ya kwanza, wewe to make sure baba amekuwa AU chairperson next month.
But then you have Edwin Sifuna, the Secretary General, who is firmly against that. He's saying ODM will field its own candidate in 2027.
2027 ODM nukake Mungu na kwenda chama mbaya nunda serikali.
Sifuna recently made waves when he revealed that he feels intimidated by Ruto's supporter whenever he criticizes the government.
Baba, kuna watu wananiambia ati tukiona mtu kama huyu rafiki yangu Kiborek na wenzake wanasimama wanasema 2027 kura ya Ruto isipotosha watajaza. Ati ninyamaze tu nitakuharibia kura ya AU. Wanasema baba, saa hii tukiona unafiki ambao uko kwa serikali, wanasema wachukue hata watoto ya watu wanawashika, hawawaleti kotini, wanapotelea huko, abductions zinazidi, ati SG wako anyamaze kwa sababu nitakuharibia kura ya AU.
He's not just dealing with pressure from Ruto's camp, but also trying to balance what's best for ODM moving forward. And honestly, this public frustration could signal that things are reaching a breaking point. We have seen James Orengo weigh in too, suggesting that those praising Ruto within ODM need to snap out of it. He warned that Ruto's reign may not last beyond 2027, which is a pretty big statement.
So what I pray for is that the party called ODM, you can stand any storm. And even if you make compromises, you must make compromises on matters of principle. Not be part of praise and worship. We must stand firm.
Also, former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has been vocal in criticizing Ruto's leadership, especially his handling of corruption and governance. Many are starting to question if he can secure a second term. Although President Ruto believes he's the best president Kenya can ever have, as he criticizes those saying he is a one-term president, that even before they could not believe that he'll become a president of Kenya. If Ruto's government starts to lose favor and ODM decide to continue opposing him, they could actually come out looking good if he doesn't win in 2027. But if they align with him now, it could backfire if the tides turn and Ruto's presidency comes to an end sooner than expected. It's a risky game and ODM has to play it carefully. Now the big question is, should ODM support Ruto in 2027, Or should they stay true to their roots and oppose him? We've got ODM figures like Alado and Jalango, who are all about backing Ruto as long as Raila gets AU position. But then you've got Sifuna saying no way, ODM will run its own candidate. The internal divides are real, and this kind of split can really hurt the party in the long run. Can you imagine the chaos that would follow if ODM ended up backing Ruto and then he didn't make it to 2027? The party would lose credibility with people who have stuck by them for years. But on the other hand, if ODM stays in opposition and doesn't build strong alliances, they risk getting sidelined when the next government is formed. So, what's the next move for ODM? This situation is critical, and it's clear that Raila Odinga will have to step up and make some tough decisions. Will he be able to unite the party? Can he bring the factions together and get back ODM on track for the 2027 elections? Or will the party implode from within? As we approach 2027, all eyes are on Raila. His leadership is being tested more than ever. He needs to decide whether ODM will continue as an opposition force, align with Ruto, or carve out a new path entirely. The future of the party could depend on how well he handles these internal struggles. At the end of the day, ODM's future depends on how it handles these internal divisions. Edwin Sifuna's threat to hand over leadership to Raila, the ongoing struggle over whether to support Ruto, and the ongoing doubts about Ruto's second term all make for a very interesting political landscape. ODM has a lot of tough choices to make in the coming months, and we are going to be watching closely to see how they navigate these waters. So, what do you think? Should ODM stick to its opposition roots, or should they find common ground with Ruto? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share and subscribe for more political reactions and analysis.